My, my name's my name's Reggie Millette. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. First got into hockey pretty much by my sister, just by going to the rink and watching her do her figure skating practices. Got a little bit bored sitting there in the stands. Figured I'd try to get on the ice, and then we found hockey from like a little flyer. The first time I started skating was actually with speed skates. So then I had speed skates like my first year of hockey as well, just because like we didn't really know like what regular skates were, and like we're just a new family kind of at the rink, just trying to have some fun. In Florida, like from the earliest time I could remember, I was just moving from house to house, didn't really have like a stable home. My mom was in a halfway house, so we would have to like visit her and like see if we could stay with her. Like she would have to go to like these meetings, pretty much seeing if she was clean or not, like things like that. I remember like sleeping in a car for a period of time and going to these shelters. And then my grandma was like, okay, let's try to get these kids like somewhere stable and where they can actually like be at one school and like go to the park every now and then type of thing. So then we ended up going to Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana as a spot. From there I got into like karate and like baseball. Like I just started doing a bunch of different things. But like I said, like once I got to the rink and saw what hockey was, it just kind of just stuck with me, and I was like, this is what I want to do. Like the first time I got on the ice, I knew like I wanted to play hockey forever, so I kind of just ran with that. I remember this kind of vivid, like one day, like my grandma's like, hey, like I don't know if you're gonna be able to get on the ice today, but like we're still gonna go to the rink. Like I'll never not take you to the rink if you want to go. So I'm like, yeah, like I want to go. I'll just see what I can do. So we get to the rink and I get on the ice for practice, and they're like, okay, like you can practice today, but like can't play next game because like your ice bill's behind or whatever. Same thing again, my grandma's like, I'm taking you to the game, like you can try to get on the ice. I'm like, all right, let's go. We go to the game. This lady comes up to my grandma like mid-game, and she's like, hey, like someone paid for the full year of ice bill, like you don't have to pay anymore. And it's an anonymous person, like we still don't know who it is. I just remember like my grandma just crying like for a while, because like that was such a big deal for her, like to keep me going. Like she was trying so hard for me to keep playing, like no matter what. Started playing hockey there, just needed some better competition. So then we started going to Michigan, but we used to drive every weekend. So it was getting kind of taxing, like we didn't have that much money to keep going. So the Cyril family kind of was like, hey, we want you to live with us and we'll pay for your hockey and we'll get you in school and everything you need, like we'll pretty much take care of it. So that's how I got into the Cyril family, and I've been there ever since, and I call them mom and dad now. So it's kind of like they pretty much just gave me a third chance, or whatever chance that I was on already with hockey.
I was coaching a AAA hockey team in Michigan, 10-year-olds at the time, I believe it was. My assistant coach, he had told me about this young man who he saw down in Fort Wayne that was playing, and asked if maybe he could come try out and play for the team. His grandma brought him up to our practice, about a 2-hour drive one way. And never seen a kid, I don't know, in the 30 years I'd been doing it at that point, that practiced that hard. It was a little amazing.
I have to do the talking because Rick gets all emotional.
Late in the spring that we're planning, coaches and staff, we're starting to plan for the fall. And that's when it really got a little more serious, because in the fall we're on the ice 5 to 6 days a week. And it's just not feasibly possible for his grandma to maintain a job and drive 4 hours a day, basically 6 days a week, to get him back and forth. And that's when those discussions, maybe we got to find out a way for Reggie to live in Michigan.
And we were empty nesters, so the thought, every time I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, Chris, why'd you want to do that? Start all over. Once I saw that smile for myself, I'm like, oh no. And you know, I just felt like I can't change the world, but I could change the world for that one child.
He worked so hard, and it's like he always wanted to do it right, and so you give him a shot, and so that's what we did.
If I didn't start playing, probably would have had to find a way at a young age to like get some money. So I'd probably like do like illegal things, you know. I'm 21 years old, I'd probably be in jail or dead by now. 5 years from now, I would like to see hockey be like way more inclusive to just everyone. I also think like even like girls should get a shot to like play with the guys. Like if you're good enough, I feel like you should just be able to play. So I think hockey should just be a place where you can just have fun, be yourself, meet new people, and kind of create like a family aspect, because to me, hockey has been like that family aspect. I couldn't play anymore, I would definitely try to do something in hockey. Like I would definitely try to like give back. Even now that I play, I do like to give back. So I would say I would try to like create a company where it just helps all minorities and all people who they don't have the money to like buy the high-end gear. So I would try to do like a charity thing where, hey, like if you want to play hockey, here's gear, here's all the sizes, just take it. And if you don't know how to skate, I'll teach you how to skate. If you don't know how to do whatever, I'd like to be that guy. I would say hockey's like, it's everything pretty much. Like hockey saved my life. It gave me like new journeys, showed me like parts of the world where I probably would have never seen it had I stayed in Florida. Kept me out of a lot of trouble. So like it just means pretty much everything in the whole world.